Power off. I'm changing a 3-port valve. I'm going to start by bunging the tank, meaning I put a bung on the vent and one on in the feed to create a vacuum. Now I like to remove the valve head for access, so it's easier to undo the nuts, and I can put that and the electrics out of the way. I use a bag from Rubble Sack from Screwfix, and I've got a handy folding bucket. Don't really use them anymore, just use that. This is vital. Make sure that the B is pointing towards the water, B for bath, and then you know you're putting that in the right way. So the next job is to undo all the nuts and get them all loosened off, and then when I pull this pipe off, make sure that I catch all that water in the bag without spilling a drop. Uh-oh, that didn't happen, did it? It's just gone everywhere, and then I pull it off again and completely miss, so that bag was just useless. But anyway, we live and learn. So once that's off, look, there's no more water in there. It's created that vacuum, and I can just put the new valve on with the body and tighten those nuts up. Now that's all tight and done, we can remove the bag, get rid of that excess water, and that's that. Now we'll move on to the electrics. What I'm doing here is just testing that the power is actually off, and I'm not going to kill myself while I'm trying to do this. That multimeter is a game changer. I've got another video on where you can get one of them from, so go and have a look for that if you want one of them. Now I'm going to cut the cable to the old 3-port valve, and this will mean when I pull that cable through, I can just replace the cables like for like, one by one. So I'm going to feed the new one in and disconnect each cable and reconnect one by one. So I'll remove the orange, replace the orange, remove the white, replace the white. That way I'm not getting confused with what cables I've removed and what I am, and then you don't have to go into a load of diagnostics when you've removed them and you can't remember where the cables went. And we'll put that box back on, and now we're ready to remove the bungs, and this will release the vacuum, and it means that you're not going to have a load of air locks on the system when you go to filter system back on. Power on! And we're up and running and all good to go.